Please be advised this podcast features AI cloned voices created with human oversight. All content is reviewed by experts for accuracy and relevance. Welcome to IADS Retail Park, a podcast by the International Association of Department Stores. Here we take on and explore retail innovation, strategy, and transformation. From the evolution of department stores to global trends, the Retail Park delivers insights, stories, and strategies to help you navigate the retail industry. Before we begin, an important note: today's discussion draws from research conducted in 2023. While the underlying principles we'll discuss remain relevant, some specific details may have evolved. So, once again, welcome to the show. I'm Maya, and today I'm joined by Anchita from IADS to discuss something that was causing quite a stir in early 2023, ChatGPT. It had just launched, and everyone seemed to be talking about it. Anchita, can you tell us what made this different from other AI tools we'd seen before?
Well, Maya, ChatGPT wasn't just another chatbot. It could generate remarkably human-like text and actually admit when it made mistakes. For retailers who had been struggling with clunky customer service bots, this felt revolutionary. The tool could help with everything from writing product descriptions to handling customer inquiries in a much more natural way.
That sounds promising, but I imagine you put it to the test. How did that go?
We actually asked ChatGPT to write this very exclusive for us. The results were mixed. It gave us beautifully written paragraphs about improved customer engagement and product recommendations, but it was mostly fluff. When we dug deeper and asked for specific examples or sources, it couldn't deliver. Remember, its training data only went up to early 2022.
So it had limitations. But retailers were already using AI in various ways, weren't they?
Absolutely. Department stores had been using AI for inventory management, personalization, visual search, and even virtual styling services. The question was, what could ChatGPT bring that they didn't already have? The answer seemed to be more intelligent, human-like interactions.
Where were retailers seeing the most potential?
That raises an important question about jobs. Were retail workers worried about being replaced?
That's really something. That takes real commitment and dedication. But I have to ask, are consumers actually using this information to make purchasing decisions?
It's complicated. The World Economic Forum predicted 85 million jobs could be displaced by AI by 2025, but also that 97 million new jobs could be created. The reality seemed to be more about shifting skills than wholesale replacement. ChatGPT was better viewed as a tool to make human workers more productive, not to replace them entirely.
But there were concerns, right? It wasn't all positive.
Definitely. ChatGPT had a dangerous tendency to sound confident even when providing false information. Unlike other chatbots that would admit when they couldn't answer something, ChatGPT would give you a response regardless. For retailers, this posed real brand risk if customers received incorrect information.
How were you advising retailers to handle these risks?
Human oversight was crucial. Any customer-facing AI application needed human auditing to catch errors and biases. We were telling retailers to proceed, but proceed with caution. The technology was promising, but still in its youth.
Speaking of caution, how were the big tech companies responding to ChatGPT's emergence?
It was pretty interesting to watch, to tell you the truth. Companies like Google and Microsoft had to completely rethink their AI strategies. Microsoft partnered with OpenAI directly. Google doubled down on R&D. Apple focused on localization for their hardware. And Amazon bet on infrastructure through AWS. Each took a different approach, but they all recognized they couldn't ignore this shift.
What did this mean for department stores specifically?
Department stores were uniquely positioned to benefit. They serve diverse clientele, from loyal, long-time customers to newly converted General Z shoppers. AI could help personalize experiences for each segment, but the key was starting early, AI gets smarter as you feed it more data over time.
Were there any immediate applications that made sense?
Content creation was probably the safest starting point. Using ChatGPT to help write product descriptions or marketing materials with human review, of course. Customer service was promising but required more careful implementation. The goal was to free up human staff for more complex, empathy driven interactions.
Now, looking back, what was your main takeaway for retail leaders?
Don't let technology completely take over the human experience. ChatGPT and similar tools could handle routine tasks brilliantly, but customers still expected real human empathy when it mattered. The winners would be retailers who found the right balance, using AI to enhance human capabilities, not replace them.
Any final thoughts on what retailers should have been watching for?
Integration was key. We were already seeing companies like Notion and Canva embedding AI directly into their existing tools. Retailers needed to think about how ChatGPT like capabilities could enhance their current systems rather than viewing it as a separate solution. The future belonged to those who could seamlessly blend AI efficiency with human insight.
All right, we'll go ahead and stop here. Thanks for chatting with us today, Anchita, and giving us a little peek into all the ChatGPT fuss.
Of course, Maya, thanks for having me, and I'll see you next time.
And thanks to our listeners for joining us on this episode of the IADS Retail Park. For more insights and exclusive content, follow us on LinkedIn, explore our Substack, and visit our website. A link to the full exclusive will be available in the episode description. Stay tuned for more episodes.